There has to be a way that I'll place my cat. I mean, technically, it's already displaying it. I just smush it. Turn. Okay. Uh. Let me just go and share my stuff. Been a while. When did I stop here? It has been, I think, a week ever since I started streaming. Been a while. It's been forever. Been forever. The main reason why it's been forever is because of the fact that I actually wanted to spend the time with my dad. So, because he's going back to work. You're okay, give me a second. Okay, let's do the card first. And I think I got that right. Yeah, it's right here. There we go. Card spent. Got 2 new plants. We also have this one, but I think we'll get that one once we're done analyzing the plants. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Have I actually already discovered what Fever Kiss is? Solomon Scepter, Eyebright, Agaria, Hopheart, Butterdale, Harlequin, Gandyroot. No, I have to check it here. Fever Kiss. Fever Kiss? No, so I did already discover it. Oh, no, I did not. Fever Kiss is red berries. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look for it in this entire gathering of plants. Is this it? Purple red berries, so no. Ah, this one. There we go. Talk around town about a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yeah. There's some There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Backfoot candle? What? What do you mean by backfoot candle? Backfoot candle. Where is it? Backfoot? Bootle, Ravenglass, Mooncaster, Whitfell, Swinside, Blackcomb, Haverig, Foxfield, Lowerick, Tover, Old Man, Hard Knot, Bowfell, Crinkle Crags, Talon, Red Pike, Great Cable, Jackrate, Crasmere, Fairfield, Rydal Crane. What's that mean? Dadgill, T-Bay, Kendall. That could be it. It did say Backfoot Candle. At the same time, it's very, very literal, sorry. The stuff. Any more secrets? No. Anyway. Oh. All right. Backfoot candle? What does that mean? Wait. Oh, I can't look at the map again. I've been talking to people around town trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen around these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people seem to have forgotten that name. Except this group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. I'm getting distracted. My Dranthum supplies are low. Dranthum? Dranthium. Mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale the smoke from this. Oh, he's the hunter. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take a green tint. So he's been overdosing on Dranthium. But where could we find one? Need to look for the Dranthium. Okay. Wait. E10. Oh, there it is. Backfoot. Wow, I didn't see that. At least I know. Okay. Dranthium is one with sharp leaves. That looks like it. At the same time, I have so many plants that I actually don't know. It might be. Kinda looks the same. Nope. Where the hell is that Dranthium? Oh, hello FBI. Welcome to the stream. Is it? Dranthium. I swear I haven't. Actually, it's me. Oh, hello, Aaronx. Or Aaron X. Welcome back to the stream. No, because that's not sharp. What? I don't have much plants out here that doesn't have a name. Should take a look at what? Wait, so I didn't have Dranthium. What? Oh, is it that one? The Tomb of the Hunter. Because there's no one else. There's nothing else. The memorial bears the name of Swaff Prior. Stirs a memory. He was one of the Drear. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build up a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely. And here we go, that's the Dranthium. What game are you playing today? We're playing something called Strange Horticulture, where we're basically like just trying to discover certain plants, trying to see what they're for, trying to see what they do, and all that. Hello, good sir. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see as clear as day. Up upon the fell, I fell a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone. But unmistakably an animal? Like medicine or something? Somewhat, yeah. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask again. A dark inhuman. Bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need you to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. Wild coal? What is the berries? Purple berries. Okay, so it's this one. Oh, cool. I can just wait. There we go. So, Golden Light, start at Long Meg. So, Long Meg, I think it's this one. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Where was it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Got it. Into the archives you go. We can wait again for this one. I swear I heard a cat somewhere. Which is weird because my cat is outside. There we go. Mimic? No, I completely forgot there was a cat in the game. Okay. Wait. Beckfoot's candle. There was one like right here. Not that one, this one. Beckfoot candle. So I know where Beckfoot is, so it's right here. So if we do this, the candle, so like right here. Ah, there it is here. The candle leads me east of Wastwater. To the north of the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Mystery solved. That's another plant that we've discovered. Yay! I'm confused, how did you hear the hat while having headphones on? I have grown to that. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that helps me relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. Mushroom... I think it's Wandering Bew? No, not Wandering Bew. I think it's... Which one was it? Sunset Mountcap? I have a bunch of mushrooms here. Copper Kelderman. Let me check that. Copper Keldonian. Okay. Okay, no. Other fungus do I have? I have a bunch of mushrooms in my collection. I just don't know which one I have to pursue. Wandering Bew. Let's go check that out. No. So it has to be this one. It has to be either the Sunset Mountcap or the Bishop's Parasol. Bishop's Parasol. Milky Fluid. Okay, so it is a Bishop's Parasol. There we go. I'm still confused as to this one though. Baylock's Elixir. Wait. There's another plant called the Baylock. There's this one, which is called the Baylock's Elixir. And it's been annoying me how like this thing has been just... Is that a keyboard? Yes, it is. Well, technically it's the effect of Opera, the beeping. So there's something called the Baylock's Elixir that I have to cook at some point, but I don't know how to cook stuff. So let's just sit here until we have everything. Hello. For Ruben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never quite gave up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Dendra that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's Bestiary, a little light for reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. Oh, there it is! The Wokester? What the hell's the Wokester? You've heard it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints to it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. What's that game? Welcome to Strange Horticulture, where you're basically trying to manage the requests of other people while trying to discover like certain secrets in the entire game. And there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of the bay, where nothing but black Digitatus hortus grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. What was it again? Northeast of the bay. Dead ground northeast of the bay. Where's the bay? Hey, FBI, thank you for the flower. Thank you for the rose, dude. Much appreciated. Okay, the bay northeast, the dead grounds. So it's either here. Northeast, so here? There we go. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. There we go, we got a new plant. Also, that's what I mean by like trying to discover secrets. You basically try to read the letters, then you discern where you have to go from those letters in order to increase your collection of plants. As you can see, I have already done quite a lot in this game. You only start with like what, 5 or 6 plants, by the way. Oh, and each and every single day you get a chance at this. You pull a card from the Cards of Fates and you get yourself a secret, which is really cool. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10, Sunday. So, this is interesting. You guys might think, oh, this is useless. It's just an empty card, right? Well, thankfully, we did unlock this thing. As you can see, a secret uncovered is a secret no more, 2 miles north of Foxfield. So Foxfield is where? Foxfield, 2 miles. So 1, 2. What would be your reaction if someone gave a galaxy? I would lose my mind. Because like, a galaxy is insane already. Because like, isn't that the most expensive thing in this entire like streaming service? Also, Miyagi, thank you for the follow. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Another plan. There we go. That's the card secret of this day done. Oh, hello, David. Wow, you're first today? One from your librarian friend today. In reference to your question the other day about Longmeg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through in their stacks, Simon. So, Calder Abbey, right? A small window opens within the larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Fox button might do the trick. Do I even have that? F-O-X, Fox button. Yeah, this one. Ren, Winterboar, Maiden Sorrow, Hop Heart, Fox button. Okay, there we go. Book entry. Cheap snap. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Longmeg and leads me through the abbey. Wait. Okay, there we go. Leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Longmeg, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legends, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Longmeg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Longmeg by the locals. Yeah, that's like the thing that we picked up not too long ago. Next, Verona Green. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there was ever a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but the stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. While I won't sit idly by and do nothing, I better have a little chat with this new Arda. Now I think I'll take some Mountain Astery. Do I have that? Mountain Astery. There we go. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers? Okay, there we go. We found it. Immediately. Hell yeah. And we have the Weeping Bell list now. So that's the beauty of this game. It requires you to actually think. It requires you to actually, like, analyze what they're saying. Analyze the letters and, like, read into what they are expecting. Thomas Green. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken a great care transporting them. Lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs. Oh my god, finally! We can finally make this! Okay, hold on. Okay, so we need Eyebright. Where is it? Eyebright, this one. Pally. Whoa, I got my throat. Pallions. Do I have that? I do. Pallions and brittle. It's this one. Master Brewer. New elixir acquired. Yeah. Okay, so we got the new elixir. Sick. Hey, look at that! We have also cleaned up our letters! A pale blue liquid. Strange. I wonder why we have that. And I wonder if we're actually gonna get, like, multiple elixirs to brew at some point. Hey! Another witch. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Denju has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Oh, come on, of course. Where am I supposed to look for this? Is this like a river or something? No, that's the Abbey. Or like, it's like a bunch of buildings. A bunch of mountains, though. Where is this? It's too crooked and too misshapen. Where does this go? To the right, I think? Yeah, I think so. But where? Because it can't be like right here. Because it's pointing like to the fact that there's a building over here, a building over here, and there's like a river separating both. Oh? No. To the right? I am at the right. You mean the left? Where is this? Oh! Wait a second. It's right here, I think. No. Still no, because the thing is inaccurate. It's a river. It has to be a river. But where? Which river is this? The only one that looks really close is this one, but it doesn't make sense. Because there's nothing else here. It has to be under a mountain. Is it a puzzle thing? Yeah, it is. It's basically you have to connect this to somewhere where it looks the same as the river that you have to follow. I'm trying to look for like a river or something that looks exactly like this. This one right here. Huh. Up right corner? Is it right here? Still no. Because we're looking for an area where there is a building down here, a building up here, and it's right next to a mountain. So a building next to a mountain, so it's like maybe right here. But at the same time, it is saying that there's a mountain right here as well. It's a building right next to the mountain. A building next to a river, but further down. It's like two mountains right next to each other, so it's like right here. No. Left corner? Could be. Still no. Because we have to look for a mountain. Okay, so first things first, let's look for the mountain with a building to the side. Possibly this one. But there's no building down. Oh! And... no. Still no. Where does this go? I'm actually stumped. Well, if I can't find it, I might as well just look for a guide for it. Can you move the map? I can't. It's stuck here. This is the only place I can go. No, because it's a straight line. But the river is like somewhat bent down here. It like shifts through in between mountains. Where is that? What? You know what? I'm just gonna look this up. I don't care. I'm looking it up. Oh. I-90. What? Oh my god, it is right here. Can you spam it? No. It's right here. It's so hidden. It's right here. Like, look. Grisdale Forest. There's a mountain right here. There's another building down here as well. It's right here. It's so small. Look at that. There we go. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. So either Embersoul or Calderi. But what does the both do? So let's look at Calderi first. Calderi is... application is in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Oh! Those who worship the Huntress Arduina place the flower in as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Embersoul. Protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. So either protection or hunt? Let's do the protection one, which is, I think, this one. Yeah. Embersoul. There we go. We did it. That took a while. That took all I could. Hey! I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, Woken or something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend to my garden in peace. I'm looking for some Larkshine to drive them away again. Larkshine, I think I already made that. Oh. Larkshine is... Stinging Barbs. Not that one. It's not that one. Sometimes confusingly called the kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods. Okay, so something sharp. Oh, there it is. Oh, I know, that's Dranthium. Spiny pods. Oh, there it is. Larkshine. Oh, this is a very quick day. We already did everything. Sick. New card. Whoa. 902-803 and X. In the time she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets, or she had always known that. Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by how she knew she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Okay, so we have another card that we have to explore. Okay. What? 902-803. Oh. Okay. 902-803. X is this one. Yeah, we got it. The impressive ridge line of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands them out amongst the moss. There it is. We got the new plant. When are you playing Raft Survival in Steam? I low-key want you to play it. Oh, trust me, I also wanna play it, to be honest. But unfortunately, I do not have the budget, guys. Actually, for the meantime, I actually want to check out how much Raft is being sold for right now. Or if I can get it for free in Xbox Game Pass. Okay, so Raft Survival is 500 pesos right now. But in Xbox, I wonder if Raft is... Nope. Not here. So yeah, unless I have like 500 in my pocket, I guess I'm gonna put that as like a goal on screen. It's like, oh, can you guys give me gifts so that I can play the games that you guys want as well? Kinda seems like desperate though if I do that. Only expensive, it is expensive. So unless I have to, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for the summer stuff, which is like further down the line, a couple months from now. Yeah, yeet. But yeah. I can wait for it. Hey. I'm not sure if I can still afford it though, because my only source of income right now, because I'm a student, is this one. So yeah. Hello. My old man reckons there's a plant that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. I'll tell you what. When I'm rich, I'll throw you a share of your gold your way. I need a weeping bell. Scepter, Aguria, Butterdale, Hopheart, Harlequin, Gandry, Longverund, Elderpinium, Embersoul, First Camphry, Lady of Summer, Mellow Glow, Red Ebony, Dranthium, Eyebright, Wild Coal, Shimmerlong, Common Trouse, Witch Fig, Wandering Bew, Larkshire, Jacobsworth, Mary's Breath, Worry Less, St. John's Poppy. Have I actually made it? Weeping Bell? No. A plant is believed to have led you many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Nice. Okay, so it's one of my unmarked plants. It also has long stems and a drooping leaf. Is it this one? No. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as Golden Light and the Fool's Hope. Do I have one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it is this one. Wow, my instincts actually got it right the first time and I didn't even notice. FBI, what does that mean? Aronix, what does that mean? Please tell me it doesn't mean what I think it means. Aronix? Aronix? You better be joking. You better be. Because I'm not afraid to immediately press the ban button, buddy. Not something to joke, by the way. Make a joke like that again and I will ban you. And you know about me, I do not joke about this. Anyway. I have a task for you that will greatly aid the Seeds of Redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice of the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. I don't even know what the hell that is. I am heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you have something up to your sleeve for me. Oh, this is where the potion comes from. Hell yeah. Baylock's Elixir. Look at that. I've run out of... Oh, I can't remember its name. It's a sweet-smelling plant with a purple flower. I have a lot of those. Dark blue. Dark purple. Oh, this one? Hell yeah! I can't read because of how small the letters are. Yeah, that's why I think I'm gonna have to like narrate everything so far. But if the letters do appear, I'm gonna have to do like the this thing, the magnifying glass, so that you guys can read as well, because it's very small. All of the letters are so small, so I don't blame you guys. Oh goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food. Oh yeah, my kitty! My mother's had me looking into the servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange, I'm sure that I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, But I was in town anyway, so I thought to drop it off in person. That and sneak in some hellebore hugs. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Vermont's archives in Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls, covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit, Simon. Or Simone. So Muncaster, right? Yeah, Muncaster Castle, there we go. I follow Vermont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I've still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention, the Woken Dendru. Did Verona say there was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundred years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Wait, many hundred years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. Near Black Combe? Okay, there we go. Near Black Combe. To the south of the Watcher. Who is the Watcher? Oh wait, no, yeah, the Watcher, the Great Oak. So to the south of him. So it's like right here. So down here, so it's like right here. Can we check it out? Hold on. So here. There we go. A small stone shrine sits off to the one of the side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening in recesses at the base. 5 slot for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Nice. I'm here. Why is the viewer still 0? I am actually not sure. There we go. Now you're back. That's so weird. I wonder why it like miscounts you. I guess because of the fact that you weren't chatting for a while. Norwood, please. Okay. Norwood. Do I have one? A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. What does that mean? So it's a fungus. Unnatural light? What do you mean? The nani? Huh. The what? What do you mean by unusual? Oh! Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Because I had the thought that it's like, oh, unusual light, so maybe I can use my, like, scope in order to actually find it. Pretty cool, I like that. Oh dear God, here we go again. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. So this is the person that summoned the servant then. The girl that we were talking about in the dreams. Day 12, here we go. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. The number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. What? Latin name of golden light. It's the... What plant was that? No. Oh. Lucky what? No, sorry. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. Oh, there it is. Golden light. Okay, so L. L something. Lucky plant. Oh, sorry. Lucky number of petals on the lucky Caballia flower. So, Caballia. Always contains 6 petals, finding a 7. So, L7. L7. Hey, we got it. Okay, nice. I amble through the meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Hell yeah! New plants! Let's go! How many levels are there or stages? I'm not sure. Because I also haven't watched people who play this game. There was only one, and he's like my favorite, like 100% 100% YouTuber, which is Floydson. And I didn't want to look at it because, you know, I'm playing myself, so I didn't want to watch him first to know like what's in store, because he's the type of guy to like get every single achievement, get every single every single thing possible in the game, and I'm trying to do that myself. Here we go. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never expected anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years. A tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You know how to open it, of course. What? What? No? Have you played Crime Scene Cleaner? Yes, I have. In case you guys actually don't remember, I did play Crime Scene Cleaner for a little bit. But, it just didn't fly. Because I just kept on, like, stopping and, like, not continuing for some reason. If you guys want me to pick that game up again, I could. What? What is this? How do we open this? I don't remember earning a key. Oh, wait! No! What was that plant that can unlock any lock? They're saying the Sister Heart has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those Seeds of Redemptionists have gotten all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Foxfield Trident. Okay, hold on. There's a... God, what is that? There we go, Clavillum. Sorry, I was looking at like my notes. Can you start playing again someday? Yeah, sure. I can play it again after we're done here. Clavillum. There we go. The plant that unlocks all locks. Where is it? Clavillum. Clavillum. God, I have so many plants. This is becoming an issue. There we go, Clavillum. There we go. Okay, we did it. First is this corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last is a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. What? I know that these are plants. I know that these are supposed to be like plants that you reference. But there's so many plants out there that I'd rather just look at the wiki to know. So, is this a reference to all the plants we need? Yeah, this is a reference to all the plants that we need for the resealing. But we don't have that yet. I think so. I think we don't have all of those plants yet. But first things first, we did get another note. Foxfield Trident. So Foxfield, I think it's down here if I saw. 9. Foxfield, there we go. Foxfield Trident. So this one. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into the dell. Here a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. New plant. Yay! The Foxfield Trident, I can put that in my archive now. As you can see, throughout my entire time playing this, there has been a lot. And I am not even joking. There has been a lot of notes that you have to follow in order to actually get yourself all the plants. And all of the check marks on the corner of each and every single one of these letters means I have officially completed these. So it took me forever to gather all of those. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, hello again. I'm going back to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take the Ember Soul. Where's the Ember Soul again? It did give one. Ember Soul. Does this one? I will not follow the cult's wishes. Screw that. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing your collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Arnside Antiquities, Orchard Road. Orchard Road? What? Oh, wait, what? When did I get this? Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. What? Follow the what? Dudon tributary. Okay. Okay, here we go. Arnside Antiquities. Orchard Road. Sorry. Where is that? Orchard Road. Orchard Road. Arnside. Oh no, we don't have to pay attention to this. We need to look for Arnside. Oh, there we go, Arnside. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery. To the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets set alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to the Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. The Elixir of the Damned and St. Quentin's Elixir, made from the combination of Arbutum alacritus. What? Okay, do I even have these? Okay, let's cook the Elixir of the Damned first. I'm looking at the wiki right now in order to cook it properly. Because I really don't want to keep messing about and like hurting myself while trying to explore this. Okay, so we do have the Cabalia. Henchuck. We do. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss. By a larger amount, it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance. Oh, when cut open. When the outer layer hardens, it turns blue-green. I'm curious if I have one. Henchuck. I should have it, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. So this is the henchuck. Then we also need the Cabalia. Did you forgot what the Cabalia looks like? The Cabalia. Cabalia, I'm looking at the wiki right now. swears I have that. Am I blind? Do I just have way too many flowers in my area now? There we go, Caballia. And the last one is something that I think I do not have. Dranthium. Oh, I do. It's a wide weed-like structure. Weed-like plant, sorry. It's very messy with like a couple of flowers on top. There it is, Dranthium. Okay, so this is now the Elixir of the Damned. Then the next one is Saint Quentin Elixir. We need Daisy Dock, Candlewood, and Sheep Snap. Do I even have those? So Daisy Dock. We do have Candlewood, that's good. And we also have Daisy Dock. Okay, so we might actually be able to cook this. And Sheep Snap. Okay, good. So, because any plant that is in my book, in this book, is also one of the plants I get up here. So that's good to know. So, Daisy Dock is this one. Is it? No. This one is Daisy Dock. The Daisy Dock. The other one is... What is that? Candlewood. Is it this one? Is this Candlewood? Yeah. Candlewood. The last one is Sheep Snap. It is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the green snap. Green seed pods. Wait, no, I should have it, right? Am I being blind right now again? No, I should have it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to discover that plant. Oh, what? I don't have it. What? That's weird. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna leave those there for now. Day 13. Endmore Raven Spider. What? Equipped with the Arda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Oh no. Yeah, so it is the witch that caused the thing. Endmore Raven Spider. Endmore. Where's Endmore? Endmere. Am I being blind right now? Endmore. There we go. And more. Raven. Spider. Wait, what? Raven, spider, so here? Okay, got it. Yeah, okay. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Hey, there it is. That's sheep something. That one thing that we need left. Sheep snap. This one. There we go. So if we decide to cook it right now, need sheep snap. What was it again? Sheep snap. Daisy dock, which is this one. And candlewood, which is this one. Whoa, what is this? Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset Mount cap. Okay, so it's just a bunch of flavor text. Nice. Oh, hello. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock. Help me get through it instead. Oh, Dead Man's Fingers. Okay, we know what that plant is. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelt wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. There we go. Okay. Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell. At the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be a little secret. Ho ho ho. North of Bowfell. North of Bowfell. The source of River Esk. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Sick! My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, so I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn Mushrooms, woods west of Undermere, across the lake. So this place? The woods west of Undermere. Mushrooms, have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but now I'm seeing them everywhere. Cool. Is that the mission done? Yep. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that would help me clear it up. So, Palians. Palians. There we go. One of my undiscovered plants. Or at least one of the plants I don't have a name for. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins for the surrounding air. Most plants offer a small improvement in air quality, but the Palians is in a class of its own. Something called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of air in its vicinity. One pungent. Palians. Wait, I swear I've made a Palians before. Or at least I've interacted with the Palians before. I have! And it's this one. It's this one. Hell yeah. Sour brandy. Ugh. This is annoying me though. What do you mean by follow the Dudon tributary? Follow the Dudon tributary? What? What do you mean? Follow the Dudon tributary. Oh, River Dudon. Is it? Yeah, River Dudon. Okay, here we go. But what the hell is a trip? What? Because this is hard. Nah, I've already been there before. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Is that one of the rare plants that I need? Okay, I think we're done. We have a lot of stuff to do. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some Trimble Huff, then it would save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Trimble Huff. Oh wait, what? There we go, Trimble Huff. Trimble Huff is traditionally used as a decoration at weddings, and it is thought to strengthen relationships. Cup-like flowers again. Generally point downwards, so avoid filling with water to allow easy access for pollinating insects. There's a game called Hole. It's just $5 in the US. That's like times 50 right now. It's like 200 plus. Is this it? Oh, might be. Nope. That hurt. What day am I on? I'm day 13. Another botany game? Yes! This is Strange Horticulture. It's less botany, more like trying to identify which plants you're trying to use. Oh, son of a... It's this one. There we go. Chumblehuff done. But let me double check to see if we're not missing anything. Trying to see if we actually got everything. Okay. End the day. "8 miles to the east of the coin." The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by. The sun set and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. "8 miles to the east of the coin." Gosforth. Gosforth. Am I being blind? Where's Gosforth? Okay, here we go. 8 miles to the east, right? That card said? Yeah. To Gosforth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Nice. Oh, hello. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms, and of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Oh! Oh, wait. Where was that one page I needed? I accidentally kept it. There it is. What was the one that he took again? It was this one, but I don't know what this one is. Red caps have a spongy texture. What is that? Is it this one? Farmer's Worry? No. Apart? No, but I know what the spring wax cap is though, so it's this one. Royal Gensha. Where is that flower? I have so many flowers. Colored pink. This one. Royal Gensha. I am keeping that there in case. Oh! I have been to Black Comb. I can see that. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I'm ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. No! What's that? Kitty. Oh. Kitty made a mess. St. Quentin's elixir, this one. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbridge. Yesterday I saw him bending down as to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. Sadgill Chalice. Okay. We have another area to explore. So, Sadgill Chalice. Adgill Chalice. I'm blind again. I do not know where it is. Sadgill? Ilgill ahead. Whitfell, Swinside, Bootle, Blackcomb, Haverig, Old Man, Hard Knot, Crinkle Crags, Bowfell, Sadgill? Where? Beckfoot, Lowood, Hawkshead, Torver, Rustland, Lowick, Backbarrow, Whitbarrow, Meathop, Sizerg, Kendall, Undermere, Kentmere, Tancrag, Sadgill. Okay, there we go. Sadgill Chalice. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks lying in the banks, velvet to the touch. In moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Nice. Verona tells me you're working on gathering plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid they do not know where it can be found. Yeah, the Swift Snare. I'm visiting my grandmother up in Tibet, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers and smells lovely and fresh. My nana called it Sweet Breath. Sweet Breath. Oh! Is it the Daisy Dock? No. Where was it? Is it Trimblehuff? No. It was something. Where? What was it called? So it's not the Daisy Dock. Is it this thing? Sweet Breath. With a gentle scent. Purple flowers. So not that. The Hop Heart? No, it had to be the one with like the Sweet Breath. What the? Which is it? Is it Palians? Was it Palians? Yeah, okay, I did remember. I can't help noticing that Dreher Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you're not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, it will come, and you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. I will report you, because you are a cultist trying to bring about the end of the world, buddy, and I'm trying to work here. Decay gives way to new growth from death. Oh. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Flip this over. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Okay. West of White Scar. White Scar. West of White Scar. White Scar. White Scar. Oh, there we go. West of White Scar by the river. So here. There we go. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest grows a skeleton. The chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Hey, finally, we got one of the plants required to complete the game. I lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the Sisterhood and the Servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she could say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Oh, Arnside. Arnside to the east. Arnside. Arnside to the east. What? Oh, is it the White Scar Cave? Yeah. A thin crack runs down from the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Then we need farmer's worry. I'm surprised at how easily I am able to roll the boulder away with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. That done? Yes, it is! Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now, so I need sour brandy. So, sour brandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. Face Swift. The Psychic. Oh, this is her. We need the long... What? The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Sour brandy. Sour brandy? Yes, yes? Oui, oui. What? There we go. What? Ugh, that's so weird. What do you call this? It's not here. Brandy, what? Oh, sour bandy. Sour bandy is this thing. Oh my god, there's so many plants. I don't know where they are. This one. This is sour bandy. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. Weird. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. The man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can hear about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I am begging you. How long is this? Well, I have been streaming this for 3 days now. So, I guess very long. Actually, yeah. He understands the risk and begs to have some. Damn. Hello, what a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone in here. Liverstone? Sharp cap. Paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone mushroom is a mushroom with pointed caps. Is it this one? It is! Next. You! Why are you here? I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. No. I have to give either Widows of Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. What do I do? Wait. How the hell? Widows of Woe. Oh god, because this is like one of the more decisive choices of the endings of the game, so I'm worried what I might pick. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I don't know! I don't know! Okay. 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 I know which one to do now. I know which one to do. So we need Dead Man's Fingers. In this one, we need Dead Man's Fingers. Sorry for that. I did some research on how to get like the best ending for this game. Don't worry, I did not spoil myself as to what would truly happen. I just wanted to see what the choices are that are more important. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around and slaughtering people. I used to enjoy my walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house anymore. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would sure warm my heart. Glowhorn. Glowhorn. Oh, it's this one. Yay! Okay, we're done. Ooh, I'm scared because I think I also saw the fact that this is the last day, day 16. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she had willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Day 16. Last day. To the east of the castle, across the river through the mountain pass, grows at the edge of the wood. To the east of the castle. Next to the river. Okay, this one. It grows at the edge of the wood, so here. Yeah! The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of the crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me and I'm rewarded with a new find. Here we go. Last day. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all of our sakes you've been able to track down the plants we need. Hopefully. Oh no, this is like the decisive moment. Ah! Okay. A small stone shrine sits off to one of the side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Here we go. So we need the Devil's Nightcap. This is the true test of skill. But I am not doing that. There's so many plants to remember. So these are the Devil's Nightcap, which is that one. The one with the red flower. This one. The Devil's Nightcap. Swift Snare. Which is the new plant that we got. Okay. Swift Snare. Widow's Woe. I think we have Widow's Woe. Okay, here we go. Widow's Woe, Widow's Woe. Widows. Okay, Widow's Woe is this one. Last 2. Long Vericon and Elder Finium. Long Vericon. Oh, please tell me I have all of them. Okay, Long Vericon and Elder Finium. Which is that one, okay. This one, Elder Finium. Okay. Do this. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plans? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh my god! So that's what the servant looks like? Was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air as she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Ruben deftly clutches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again as it's slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours blood into the small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright light launches out from the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate enough that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed through their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Ruben that I would be able to leave it to him to unravel the mess. She is his daughter, after all. As for myself, well, I'm back in the calm, strange horticulture, of course, with Hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. The Sleeping Denju, it is done. The servant can go back to a dark story for dusk shelves. So, Ruben Ward alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona Green, alive. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Bethany Coleman, alive. In your debt, your actions have helped save the sisterhood. Faye Swift, alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Ennis Aylford, in hiding, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Riddle Cave once again. Forrest Vare, wounded. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. In hiding, ashamed of what her actions have caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Isidore Burbridge, alive. Currently pursuing legal action against a strange horticulture. Oh, come on, man. Ending 2, Elderfinium. And that's it! We completed the game! Earlier? Whoa. I'm not done? Plants identified 59 out of 77? Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned it from the man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that excuse me. I have two new things. Earlier, wait, what? What? Have you ever heard of the Monastery the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. I have a lot of stuff to discover. Okay, first things first, this one. Where is this? What the what? Oh, here it is. Whitbarrow. Because it says Scissor Castle is up here. Then there's Meatmo and Arnside. So that means here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The sun is low in the sky. I am tired after a long day. I have earned this reward. My 60th plant. But this one though, what do you mean? Earlier? It's good to see you too, Hellebore. It has been a while. You seem to be relaxed as ever though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants have a part to play though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I'm hoping you could help me finish identifying all of these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Bella Nox. I've always loved that one. Bella Nox. Oh, it's that one. Do I even have that? I do, it's this thing. Oh, plants identified. Well, no. So that means I have every single plant. Spring waxcap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? Is it this thing? Nope. Spring waxcap. I think it's this thing? Yeah, okay. Havaraj. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Havaraj. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. That one. Like the little blue plant with all of the stuff on it. This one, Havaraj. But before we continue, I want to do that page, this page. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from the man on Ravenglass. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't... Oh, come on. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want it to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood, I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed the river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this. The Elixir of the Black Veil." I'm not done? Wait, I'm not done. That's insane. I thought that was the ending. There it is. The Ritual of the Black Veil. So we need Storian, Thum, and Twilight Lepiota. I think I have these plans. Oh no, I do. So it's this one. This one. And another pink plant. This one. There we go. The Black Veil. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want it to be found. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so the Monastery of the Black Veil is supposed to be an area where you can identify the missing plants I don't have. But that makes me curious though. What if I do have all the plants? Day 17. Oh, Simone will stop by asking for help identifying some plants. This allows you to identify plants you didn't have the opportunity to during the main storyline. Okay, hold on. Let's complete this one first. Simone's stuff. So the next is Fool's Midnight. Okay, it's this one. Demel sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mom puts in her tea. I often thought she must have had the secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. The Demel. I'm using the wiki right now because it's just way too many plants to keep track of. And more. Lesser Meridoc. I don't know that one. So it's this one. It says here that Umbrella smells of strawberries. Umbrella, AM. So it's this one. Yeah, because this plant has been with me ever since the start of the game. I never even heard of Evulum. So it's the one that looks like cattails. Penny Bell next. So it's that one, the one that looks like bells. My mother uses burdock leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Burdock. So it's a single white daisy that I don't have. This one. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. Poliscus. It's the one that looks like a yellow flower that's a little bit droopy, this one. Good work, let's do the Lissel of Neptune. How do you even pronounce that? The Lyle of Neptune? Lyle of Neptune, okay, this one. Hello, human! Welcome to the stream! Carnivorous Tauren. Okay, I know what that looks like. The name itself is already a giveaway. But the only issue is that I need to find it amongst this entire jungle of items. Carnivorous Tauren. Alderi. I did not inform the Calderi. Calderi, which is like a branching out. This one. Brittle. Okay, the last one. If I can find it. The last plant without a tag. Where is it? Oh my god, no, this is the hardest part. Where is a plant that I can't find without a tag? Please don't tell me that I'm missing one. Okay, no, the brittle... There it is. 77 plants identified! Let's go! 100%, baby! Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturist. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. Okay, so the next thing that I actually want to do is find the... Find the village of find the monastery of the Black Veil. So it's right over here. There we go. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil will know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. I need to submit this one. Bella Nox, Berdum, Demel, and Fool's Midnight, Paliscus as well. That is the last, I think, of my entire book. 77 out of 77 plans completed, every single clue finished, every single note finished, and every single secret discovered. We have completed the game 100%. We can now end the day. We did it! Oh my god. Okay, I want to see how many achievements I actually got because they didn't decide to pop when I was playing the game. 5 out of 18? What? I didn't even get them all? Why does it say 5 out of 18? I swear I got them all. Yeah, for some reason it didn't pop. Experienced horticulturist, identify all the plants. Cat lover, pet hellebore 13 times. I definitely pet hellebore. Back from the brink, recover from rising dread. Visit 20 map locations, murder Burbridge, save the Covenant, activate the viewing device. Yeah, so for some reason it didn't pop my achievements, but I did it. I got everything. So, with that, I think I'm gonna have to save it for another day, maybe tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys want to see more of my content, you guys can check out my past streams over there in YouTube. Every single VOD over there is uploaded and unedited. So for you guys to enjoy, maybe for like when you're eating or when you're studying, just leave me in the background and all that. But if you guys want short-term content, there is my TikTok, of which you guys are currently watching right now. How about a crime scene cleaner? I'll do that next time. So again, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. With that, oh, my thing is broken. Hold on. With that, a baboosh.